Hi, welcome to HASAFacts training. This training video will cover running and viewing the admissions report in HASAFacts. If you would like to identify patients who have been admitted or readmitted to another or from another facility, you'll want to use the admissions report. First, you'll log into HASAFacts. The web address for HASAFacts is hasafacts.hasaservices.org. Based on your organization and your role within the organization, your dashboard will look a little different than this. But if you have permission to run the admissions report, you'll select the admissions report tile. Every user is part of a group in HASAFacts that limits their patient population to patients who have been seen at the user's parent facility. In HASAFacts, this is called a collection. For example, a Christus Health user only has access to patients who have visited a Christus Health facility at least once. Although patient access is limited by facility, access to the data on a patient is not limited by facility, so a user can see patient's data from any facility or location. In short, your report will only bring back patients that you have seen at your location, but all of the information on those patients. When running your report, the first parameter you can set is care setting. This filter limits results to type of care received at the location or location selected. You can select more than one care setting if you would like. The report will split out the results and group by a care setting. To select multiple, just click on each one you would like. If you accidentally select one that you don't want to look at, just click it again to deselect it. The next parameter is financial class. This can be used to limit results by payer. The report only allows you to select one financial class at a time. So be sure to deselect any multiples that you might have selected. This list is dynamic from our data contributors, and in the future we will be normalizing and shortening this list. The admission window parameter limits the result set to encounters between yesterday and the number of days selected. For example, selecting 7 days will return encounters for the past week. 30 days will return encounters for the past month, and so on. The maximum you can choose is 120 days. Next is the minimum number of admissions. If this is set at 1, the filter will return every admission within the admission window and the other filter criteria you've selected. 2 will return patients with at least 2 encounters. 3 will return patients with at least 3 encounters, and so on. With this filter, it is possible to determine if a patient has been seen at your location at all, only, or in conjunction with admits to other organizations. Considering the admit data, it is possible to determine which hospital visit was primary and which was second or readmission. The diagnosis groupers parameter limits the results set to patients with these specific diagnosis-related groupers or procedures. HASA uses the CMS published DRGs and publishes the criteria used on our website. HASA can easily add more groupers. If you would like us to add one, just send us the associated codes and we will build it. The next parameter is local MRN. Use this field to enter an MRN number from your facility to see all encounters for that patient within the admission window. Using this field will ignore all of the other filters except the admission window, so you can get a full picture for that single patient. The Summarize My Patient Admission Count by Facility checkbox adds a summary table at the bottom of each encounter class result set with a count of admission by facility. The Sort by Facility checkbox sorts the results by facility where the encounter occurred rather than the default of patient ID and admit time. You may choose to exclude a facility if you would like. This requires an exact match though, so it would be best to copy and paste the name from an initial run of this report. Finally, the Mask PHI box will scramble the name and date of birth fields. You'll want to use this if showing results to anyone who does not need to see PHI based on minimum necessary guidelines from a HIPAA. Once you've selected your parameters, click Run with Parameters. You'll get your results in the Output section below. To expand this, click the light blue arrow. Now you can see all of the patients from your location who have been admitted to another facility in the last 7 days. Here, you can see some demographic information about the patient, but also their admit date, discharge date, length of stay, the facility in which they were treated, any discharge notes, and if they were at a Christus location, you'll see the reason for visit. You'll also see any documented diagnoses that were given during that stay. If you selected the Summarize My Patient Admission Count by Facility, you'll see this table below. This groups the admissions by location for you. As you can see, because we selected multiple care settings, the data is separated into different reports per care setting. If you scroll all the way down, you can select the Download CSV so you can save this information for later or share it with others at your location. If you save this to your computer, make sure to save it behind a firewall so it's encrypted because it includes PHI and you are liable. When running a report, if you'd like for it to run in the background, you can click Save Report to view later. To view your saved reports, you can select the Clinical Reports tile on your dashboard and then select the report you'd like to look at. If it is complete, you'll see that the status is complete at the top. If you'd like to view it in the normal format, you'll click the green arrow. You can see the results in the Output section. To download it to your computer, you can click this blue arrow. To delete it from your list, click the red line, and you'll be asked to confirm. That was an overview of how to run and view the HASAFacts Admission Report. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to look for more training videos on our website. If you need additional help, contact our help desk. It is available 24/7, 365, and is manned by our HASA staff. You can call, email, or go to this website to submit a ticket.